Hello, we have a question about a man is true to himself when he acts on his thoughts. My husband is having an affair. He wants a divorce so badly that he doesn't want to live with me anymore. Does he really mean it? In one of your videos, I think you said men's words speak more truth than expression. Does it mean something else since he's in the relationship addiction? It's funny how he threatens me. He says he will commit suicide if I don't divorce him. Right. So, if your husband is still cheating on you, he wouldn't admit it as his fault. If your husband really wanted a divorce because he doesn't want to live with you anymore, then he should have done it way before his infidelity. But according to your passage, you said he talked about the divorce after he got caught with his infidelity, right? So that means he's rationalizing his infidelity here. And I assume he is having psychological problems or in the state of psychological disorder because he doesn't want to get stress from you, but he doesn't want to hurt you as well. And he thinks he definitely will be stressed if you two live together. On the other hand, he is convinced about divorce because he's having so much fun with other women. And eventually he will lose the judgments on whether it's right or wrong because he's having psychological problems. And it is something is very hard to recover. And this is why he's destroying the precious relationship and building meaningless relationship with someone else. And likewise, his psychology is working abnormally. So he will tell you whatever it is. And his words are just to justify his actions and to avoid stress. So they don't mean anything. Right, and so you've mentioned words speak more truth than expression from the previous videos, right? You've mentioned that I said words speak more truth than expression from the previous videos, right? And here I think you are confused or misunderstood because I said men's behaviors speak more truth than words. And a man only says things for temporary reasons. However, if he truly means something, then he will act on it. So, men's behaviors speak more truth than words. So in your case, if he truly wanted a divorce, he will act on it. But right now, he's begging a divorce with his words, not with his actions. He didn't act on it. So he's unsure about the divorce. And at this point, he might not even want to see you in pain. So that's why he's bringing up the divorce. Also, his girlfriend may persuade him to have a divorce. And if that's the case, he may be obliged to divorce you. But one way or the other, overall, his thoughts and actions shows that he's having psychological problems. And thank you for seeing some of my videos, but you don't have to watch them or be concerned about husband's words. I hope you treat yourself first, because you have those wounds coming from your husband's infidelity, and when him asking about a divorce. So you must take UIP treatment program to treat those wounds and your psychology to recover and get back to your own mind. And if you do that, you will have a higher possibility of having a situation with your husband, and he will be recovered as well. Right, one more thing. No man would commit suicide just because his wife wouldn't divorce him. His threats are coming from his girlfriend, who's keep asking for a divorce. And your husband is suffering at home because you're having the trauma from his infidelity. Well, he is also suffering from his girlfriend because she's keep asking for a divorce. So likewise, he will choose to have fun and pleasure rather than facing the pain from both situations. And if he's under stress, he might not choose neither of you. So there's no need for you to be happy or sad because of him. So when it comes to committing suicide, you should just tell him flatly that he's not gonna die. So tell your husband you need some time to think about divorce. Then he wouldn't talk about it because you've mentioned it. And at that moment, you should rapidly treat yourself to recover your wounds so you can have the ability to become happy again. And after the treatment, you can deal with the situations later on. I mean, most men blame their wives for having affairs with other women. They are justifying themselves that they had only one choice but to cheat on their wives. And here, husbands are trying to cover up their mistakes, while wives cannot help feeling their husband blaming on them. No doubt a husband will tell you that because they don't have normal psychology. So don't blame it on yourself. I hope this helps. For further inquiries, please contact information below.